Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here a little midday money. Saturday, the 25th of June. Wrapping up the month. It's going fast. Welcome on in. Listen, picks and parlays, winners and whiners. How are you on a Saturday? You know how it is. Saturday, Sunday, I come in. I load up to all the channels. Winner free picks, max wagers. Of course, we say like, subscribe, ring the bell. You're obviously watching on a new channel possibly today, but you just know max wagers is where we want to get everybody rolling Monday to Friday for all the live stuff. But again, let me know you're here. Listen, like button's great wherever you're watching, but the comments, listen, the show's a back and forth show. I give you my picks for, well, it takes about, 10 minutes to go through that, and then boom, we're off to the races. So like, subscribe, ring the bell. 7-day steals underneath there. If you want to get on board, wonderful. I appreciate it. Otherwise, that's it. You got a minute and a half to do that. It's scrolling. It's in the chat if you want it. Otherwise, do what you got to do, folks. Bet on your own. See how that works out for you long term. Chances are you won't be making money. Today, baseball. Well, we'll start with hockey. 76-1. Had the puck line yesterday. Didn't get there. Right? Avalanche. 16.56 plus money there. Major League Baseball, 2-in-1 day. 110.99 plus 21.14. Let's keep it going. Some totals, and again, totals pretty good. 124.80, so that's 60. It's about 61%, I guess we're at. Not too bad there. And again, new people to the show. I put up in here a lot of games that I have bet, especially for baseball. NBA, not as much. As premium stuff, but for baseball, basically you get premium plays here in the video because one, I throw out a lot of baseball. You see it on the leaderboard. We have 500 baseball plays. I throw a lot out. I enjoy them. You're going to get some of them here. So let's start with the Orioles and the over. This is a Lance Lynn go against, and I thought, we'll get to the player props, and I was going to grab some Baltimore guys. I ended up just sticking to two other teams. But yeah, I kind of like the Orioles today. I know it's Spencer Watkins. This game's at 2. I might still come in on for myself personally, and a premium play. I'll throw this out on the sites here. I'm getting a 170 with a 180 now. I see I can grab in some spots here. Anywhere from 170 to a random 185 somewhere offshore. Interesting. But yeah, don't like Lance Lynn. All right, but over the 9. For sure. Braves in the under here. Listen, had Dodgers yesterday. Now I got fried on the hill. This guy's pretty solid. Nice numbers all around. How do we go against this guy? He's 2.7 something ERA all over the place. And we have Mitch White. Again, solid if not spectacular. Right? Solid, not spectacular, I should say. But again, Braves offense, not really a juggernaut. And me and Tim were talking about this yesterday off the air after we were talking about some baseball trades and stuff and how things have to go right for teams to win games. And last year this Brave team, you lose Acuna, but then you had Jacques, Duval. So you had guys come in there and just rolled them into a World Series. Perfect, right? Everything was perfect for them. You had 3 guys come in, hit 60 homers between them, something ridiculous. And this offense is not clicking like that right now. You got some guys hitting a little better, but again, not super. And the Dodgers, you could Bueller's out, yes. Kershaw's at the tail end of his career, sure. But let's be honest here. Gosselin looks pretty good. Urias is pretty solid. Who's the other guy they have? Mitch White's going to. They have the other. I'm Jordan blank.
Tony Gonsolin?
No, not the Goose. Who's the other pitcher they have?
Walker.
Walker Bueller's out. No, the other Anderson. What's his name? There's one more.
Oh, Tyler Anderson.
I mean, his numbers are not bad either.
Phenomenal.
So the Dodgers throw out a guy. He's going to be set. Nobody's going to come in. Let's look at Ross Stripling, right? He went to the Jays. I'm thinking, wow, Dodgers, this guy's going to be pretty decent. I'm not a big Stripling guy. He's been pretty solid this year. So, yeah, I think the Dodgers are going to hold the Braves in check. I think Fried will, what's he going to go? 7+, 7 Ks, give up a run or so. So, under the 8.5, yes. And the Padres over here. And I bashed the Pirates offense daily. Not a huge lover of their offense. They're coming off what? Back-to-back? Or not them. I was thinking the Twins are back-to-back 1-0 games. This team struggles themselves, but, Zach Eflin. Oh, are you kidding me? Guy's got like an 80 ERA on the road. So give me the over here, and we'll get to some of their props in a second. And on the flip side, Chad, you also have Snell, who's, I talk about, Kyle Freeland, I make fun of the one-hit wonder. Blake Snell's right behind him in one-hit wonderland for pitchers. He's going to give up some runs. Philly's got some guys who could hit. Philly's, I say this every day, got rid of Girardi, playing a lot better, right? So over 7.5. That looks a little low to me. I thought that, that should be like an 8.5. I think they're just getting maybe a little extra love because they think Snell's going to turn it around and all of a sudden just come out and go, nice, solid 7+ innings. And Eflin, even Eflin's numbers for his career aren't all that great. I don't get it. Maybe it's too easy. We're going to find out. We're going to find out tonight if it's too easy. I'm liking the over there. And again, these are all on Twitter too, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow on the old Twitter stream if you wish. Props 190 and 349. Down a chunk and a half. Not going to lie. Yesterday, bad day with the 2 and 6ers. 2 and 6 we go with our props. And again, I kind of lock in on a team. I think we're going to have where the offense is going to come from. Excuse me as I lift up the thing. So yesterday we Minnesota, right? I'm thinking we're fading the Rockies on the road here, and it's a 1-0 game. Back-to-back 1-0 games for the Twinkies there. I'm still coming back big on them. We'll get to them in a second. And where else did we lose? With St. Louis, liked a couple guys on St. Louis. That was we started out bad between those two and show on Tampa. We started out 0-6. Listen, J-Rod came in late and Moustakas, but hey, I need a big one here. Get the video back on track. So we'll start with San Fran, Estrada, Longoria, Flores, and this is I'm facing my guy Mike Minor. Okay, he's been all right, I guess, but this dude, the last couple of years, I'm expecting the 5+ ERA, and we had the Reds yesterday. I had the Reds in that spot. San Fran off of the Brave series, coming back home, tough spot for them. Ashcraft has pitched well. Again, Minor's not a guy I love. I think we're going to see some hits here. A little bit of a funk for San Fran losing to Cincy. I get it, but call me crazy here. I'm going to go big on some big plus money guys. And Longoria's not a guy I love. But again, if I'm in the cleanup spot versus a bad pitcher, should be some ducks on the pond, so to speak. Let's go. Minnesota. We got beat by these guys yesterday. They couldn't score a run, but I like it. We get shut out. I expect a big game the next day. You get shut out, I expect the bats to come alive, no matter what team you are. I don't care what team. You get shut out, you get no hit, to get embarrassed like that. I expect some offense. And hello, Rockies again. Rockies road, Santazella, really 6.75 road ERA. ERA approaching 5 his last 7 starts. Let's go. Kepler 130. This is kind of low for me. I mean, this is my bottom range, but I'm getting a cleanup hitter or the 3 hitter, wherever he is. Again, this is at, I do these at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what the lineups are. Sometimes they move around. But again, if I'm getting a mediocre guy here versus a pitcher pitching bad, let's go 130. Ursula, same thing, 160. Kirilov, the youngster, the rookie, has not done much, but a 175. If I'm batting fifth today, I expect some results against a bad pitcher. Kirilov, let's go. You're supposed to be a future star. And San Diego, we roll out a bunch of San Diego cats here. Look at them all. Oh, my God. The entire lineup, basically. Leadoff, Profor, Cronenworth, batting 2. Voit, again, this is, I don't even take a Judge or a Jose Ramirez or a Goldie with 60 RBIs at like a plus 110. But I'll grab a Voit at a 120 because, again, I just think they are going to hit the Phillies here, and they've had, struggled a little bit. Yesterday I thought, listen, I'm not a did I think it would be a 1-0 game like that? No. But I do have some concerns with the Padre offense. I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but not today. Not today. I think this is a breakout game. So give me the whole kit and caboodle here. I got guys all over this lineup. I'm expecting runners on base, whether it be base hits or walks. Not loving this matchup here for Philly. Let's go. You got all the names here. Profer, 185. Cronenworth, 175. Voit, 120. Hosmer, 195. Mazzara, $2. Kim, 270. Again, Padres for me. And I said this the other day for World Series kind of tickets. You get the Padres at a nice number, right? Because everybody's going to be on the Dodgers, the Yankees. Grab that Houston plus money for a World Series. I think they'll make a move. I will be shocked if the Padres don't go out and get Benedetti. I'm all about penciling Benedetti in onto this team here. Would I like to see him on the Yankees? For sure. Get Benedetti. Give him Joey Gallo. I don't know. How can we steal him? Like we could get that guy out of there. But, yeah, like the Padres big today. We got the over in the free pick side. And for the prop-wise, I'm looking for a monster game. I want 14 runs, and everybody here is driving in one run. I don't want 6 RBIs from one guy. Doubles. Meat and potato baseball, baby. Base hit, double, wild pitch. Just keep the wheel spinning. Get that hamster wheel going. So that's that. Let's see how we do today. Into the comments we go. Welcome on into the show. Let's see what we got here. Leading off, Dave comes in. Triple lock winner, Casey Royals under. Yes, they did cash, Dave. Yes, they did. I was worried because I had the under there. 3-1 final. Yes, I wrote it. I got you, Dave M. I got it right here. I'll even pull out my sheet of paper with my streaks. You can see it right here. I was going to mention you. Dave M. Casey under. W. I got you covered. I say when I pull out the pen, you get your credit, and I'll give you your wins, and I'll say, hey, it cashed. It cashed. And if it's a bad one, I say, hey, what happened here? What happened? But you got the W. We'll take it. Good luck for you. Hit the like for me. Thank you very much. Run it back, Casey. And the A's under again. Yeah, I looked at this one because I wanted to take the A's, actually, plus the 150 something. What are they at now? Of course, when I ripped out the sheet, I missed my thing here. So they're 130. I think the line did go up here with the A's. It was 130 last night. Now I'm staring at a Oakland plus 146. I do kind of like the A's. I know they've lost now, 4 in a row. Don't like to bet on teams with losing streaks. On the same token, I got a team like Kansas City. I mean, this is a sub. I mean, they're playing 37% baseball. Do we really want to lay that kind of number? A team like, 38, they got a 38%, 380 win percentage. I can't do it. I can't. A's, again, much like the Orioles, these guys can come in as a late ad for me today. But the under, 9.5. Again, big chunk, Dave. I get it. I understand. I mean, for me, I'm more looking at the A's today than the under. Michael's in the house. My West Coast brethren, how are you today? Middle Yankee game, 7 over 145 and under the 9, 130. Man, I don't know. That's landing on 8. That's a tough one for me. That is a bit of a tough one. I don't know. I mean, especially I'll start Miz with the minus 145, 130s. I don't like laying anything. I mean, 7-2. Hit with the Astros last night. I think I come back to fade Cole. Yeah, Stros last night, not a bad play. Again, this is and I said this all series. You're going to come in with the Yanks in game 1 or game 2. I mean, like today, Cole is a 180 fave. How? Yeah, he's pitching good. I'm not a Cole lover. The guy's pitching great. Javi, On the road, it's got a 4+ ERA. Not the best. But can we see Cole lay a stinker here? The guy's kind of good for a stinker every few starts, right? We saw that horrific Minnesota one where he gave up, 3 home runs on 5 pitches. I'm getting 170. Yeah, I mean, I could take a shot with Houston there. I'm not going to say no. And if you're taking the Yanks, it's got to be a run line on the Yanks. Let's be honest here. I don't know. They 180. Lane, what do you say? I am doing all right. Light day today for you, huh? It started out a little, well, not really light for me. What do I got? I got 6-7 games bet today. I added two totals this morning that came up. Omar says another great cash essay for you today. Let's run it back. Yankees first 5 with Cole, -0.5. What is that? What are you laying there? What is the number on that? Red Sox under Bieber and Wachowski. I could do a little Cleveland under with you there. Not loving it because I don't know much about this Boston guy. So I'm like, it's an iffy play to me. Reds over, I can do that, sure. Angels under, absolutely. Sandoval's a pretty solid guy for them, and Gilbert's not too bad himself. Cardinals as a little parlay action. We got St. Louis. Mikolos. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a $180, $2 favorite. Just a run line for me there. Big X is here. New Jersey, we're representing. Anthony's in the house. What do you say, Pound it? Cubs, Cards, under 5. First 5 and under for the game. Again, it's Mikolos. I can see him coming out and pitch again. It's and again, lean definitely under. Do they pound this kid though? Is it 5-0 in the first because they rake him a little bit? Single A fade the Tarpons. Little minor league action. I like minor league baseball a lot. I used to do Somerset Patriot games all the time. I do Sugarland now. No longer the Skeeters. They are the Space Cowboys, but I enjoy minor league baseball. It's fun. I like it because I go on, I get my little bobbleheads, shirts, whatever. It's fun. Yes, run first inning. Mets and the Fish. Tyler Rogers, Trevor Rogers, the king of giving up first run. Yeah, I mean, no matter who pitches for Miami, they seem to give up runs. And I just love them for their pitching. I like the over today in this game. So I'm with you on the over. Second 5-teamer. Royals under, yes. Orioles over, yes. Dodgers under, yes. Blue Jays money. Oh, excuse me. Blue Jays money line against Bernsey. It's a big shot there. I get it. Tigers I can get behind. But I think the Blue Jays lose for you. I think 4 in one day, and you're a loser there in the parlay. St. Louis, Mikolos, sure. Atlanta with Fried, I can't say no to that. I understand. Bernsey run line, I get it. San Fran run line, totally understand. Mini over. I like all of them, right, Miz? I'm going to go run line with those games. Absolutely, sure. And Minnesota, I like the over because I have 3 of their guys for ribbies today. I'd give away for a 24-pack of water. Seriously. Joey Gallo and his 187 average. The guy hasn't hit over 202 in his life. I mean, come on. And I thought coming in the Yanks, you're like, wow, this is a nice little trade here. And listen, I'm more of an old school. Whoa, my mic. I'm more of an old school kind of cat where I don't like guys striking out 190 times a year. I mean, but I said, all right, you're bringing a big bat here. Maybe his average goes up because it is Yankee Stadium. And things are getting laced off the wall instead of being caught, or things are going over the wall instead of being caught. Maybe his average gets into the 250 range, a little more respectable. What can we trade for this guy? I'll tell you what. I play my outside the park baseball, whether I'm playing on the Xbox or PlayStation, Major League 22. I'm like, I'm dealing him. I'm dealing Stanton right out of the bat. I want to get out of that contract. I got to get rid of this guy. I try to get whatever I can. Whatever I can. Who's going to take Gallo? Exactly. I know. Well, hold on. Wait a second. His contract, he's only got another year on the contract, though, doesn't he? And pull that up on like Sports Track or something, Tim. What's his contract? I think he only has a year left. And let's be honest, the Yankees say, "Hi, we'll swallow that other we'll swallow the year." That's what they do, and just to get anything back. Let's be honest. You can get rid of that contract, take half of it back, and just take some AA or a AAA journeyman. You got youngsters in the minors you can pull up here to fill that spot. I mean, come on. Go ahead. What are you gonna say about it?
1 year, $2.75 million. And then out of curiosity, I looked up what the trade was for him. The Rangers traded Joey Gallo and then Joely Rodriguez to the Yankees. I don't know what Rodriguez is doing now. The Yankees sent over Josh Smith, Glenn Otto, Elisquel Duran, and Trevor Hoover.
Well, Otto's not too terrible he's a whatever. I mean, he's pitching for Texas. He's just a middle kind of typical middle rotation guy. And I think
the guys haven't really done much. And I think Joely Rodriguez, correct me if I'm wrong, ended up going to the other New York team.
Yeah, didn't they trade him or what happened with him? Yeah.
Let's see. Joely Rodriguez is now on the Mets. Yep. Yeah. So look what you guys got out of that one. Good work. No, I'm kidding. It happens. Bad trades happen all the time.
I mean, the guy's making $2 million. It's not a crazy contract. It's not like he's getting $25 million.
No, it's only 10. Yeah.
You know?
Get rid of him after this year. That's fine.
You got to. You got to get, and especially if they're gonna re-sign Judge for $30 million. This guy's got to go because you got $55 million on him and Stanton.
Did you hear that? Judge got what? $19 million thing just to avoid arbitration.
Yeah,
that's interesting. We'll see.
I mean, they're in a bit of a pickle with the Judge. The guy's on pace for 50 homers, right? He's going to hit 50 homers this year and bat around 300. And if he's healthy, let's be honest, the Yanks are going to win the East, win 100-plus games. Expectations are high.
Choking the ALCS like they normally do to the Houston Astros. And that.
Really? I mean, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't be shocked if Cleveland gives them a little run there.
You know what? Here's the dark.
Let's not forget about Toronto. Like, these guys aren't pitching well. Although the Toronto one doesn't scare me because, all right, Manoah might give him a tough time, but Gausman is a guy who will get scared in the AL East. Barrios is a guy they hit when he was with the Twins. He's not the same. Yeah. Kikuchi is a batting practice guy as far as I'm concerned for his big lineups.
I was going to say the team that I think can get Boston to Yankees to the trouble is the same team that beat them last year. Is the Red Sox.
I don't know about that.
Their pitching is coming along, and they got just as deep of a lineup.
Again, I said this the other day. Let's see where the Sox are in 2 weeks. Let's see how they are in mid-July. They could be dealing.
They went from being dead last place and 10+ games under. Now they're 9 games over 500.
Yeah.
They've been on fire.
You're still 10 or 12 back, though.
12 back, yes, correct. But they're in a wild card spot, which there's now, 3 wild card spots. So you can get a team like them to slip in or the Tampa Bay Rays to slip. You could possibly have 3 AL East teams in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, Toronto and Boston are tied right now for the wild card.
Yep.
For the top spot, and Tampa Bay's the number 4 team.
Yep,
it's crazy.
So you can get a couple of those teams, and any of the AL East teams can make it out of the AL.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. 3 ribby prop: Hosmer, Baez, Crone. I could do that. I mean, the Baez for the Tigers, but I get it. Llama. You know how we roll. We got the llamas in the house, Brio.
Yes, llamas.
They're everywhere. Cleveland -1, Braves. Yes, run line. I get it. Padres over. I'm with you on all these. Dirty Birds money line. Fallon's going to get crushed. I agree with the Orioles. I do not like Lane. Gallo turned into Chris Davis from Baltimore. Get out from – someone will take him. A team will take him.
He's what, an outfielder?
Yeah.
Who would want him?
Put him at DH somewhere in the NL. You're telling me the Brewers wouldn't take him to put a big power bat in their lineup?
What about the Angels? The Angels could be an interesting spot. I don't know. They've kind of got a good thing. Yeah, I guess the Brewers could be an interesting spot.
I'm thinking about I'm thinking of an NL team that needs some kind of thumper.
What about the Phillies?
No, because you got Harper's going to be DH the whole time. I mean, listen, Gallo's got a gun. You can put him in the outfield.
Exactly. Put him in the outfield and put Castellano somewhere in the infield. That could work out, and that would definitely better the Philly defense, which is the worst in the MLB.
Where you put him? I mean, you got Braun at third. Where you put him? At first base, Castellanos?
That, or he could probably find another spot in the outfield. Well, I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like if they get Gallo will only make their defense better for the Phillies. And that's what you want to look. Sure, he's gonna be able to hit home runs and strike out a crap ton, but if I'm the Phillies, I need somebody who can play defense. Because losing Harper, not being able to have him in the outfield, is one of the big reasons why this team is really struggling defensively.
No, you're right. I'm just looking over there. Phillies could be a good landing spot. That's a team that's going to want to still contend.
I could please, Mets, do not get Gallo. Do not get Gallo. There's better players on the block. There's better players.
No, that's
get Zach Gallen, Mets. Get Zach Gallen. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. Brandon Webb for the Diamondbacks over 6 Ks. All right, Logan Webb with the K's against the Reds. I get it. I can't lay run line there. 13-20 run line at home. Good spot there. I would still lean to maybe the over there though a little bit with the Giants. Baltimore White Sox might be a rain game. Good to know, Miz. Thank you for that. I think my O's might be turning the corner. Listen, I said yesterday, someone posted how they last time they won 30 games, how many games it took. It was like 106, 98, and 70. I mean, they're getting better. Fade the Phillies over. Fade Phillies over and Yanks. So not loving Philadelphia today versus Snell. I like the over there anyway because I think Eflin will give up runs. I think Snell will give up runs. So give me the over. And over in the Yankee game. Do you think Cole gives up some runs here? I think Javi, well, his ERA says he'll give up some, but you never know. You never know what you're going to get out of the series. And again, for me, I had the under the other day in the game one. Wasn't expecting a wild 7-6 game, but yesterday 3-1. It's just tough. I said yesterday it's a series I'm not really looking on to go either kind of side on because I can make arguments on why we take dogs. Like I'm taking Houston's a pretty good team, but on the same token, we got short numbers with the Yanks at 130 and 120 or whatever they're laying. And today a big chunk. I'd rather not play it. Arizona Detroit under. Yes, James. I'll go under that. Under the total. Under the total there. Under the total. Fado. Zach Davies. Give me the under. Phillies and Angels just stink. I don't agree Phillies can't hit. Phillies can't hit. Nah, they hit. Like every other team, it's there's no average. You're just kind of, jacking the ball out of the park. And the Angels had a nice little run to start. They need pitching. UFC tonight. All right. Gamrot plus 250. Decision plus 500. I know. It's not that I don't care about UFC. I do not know it. And I don't want to come in and be like, hey, I like this when I don't know nothing about it.
I got nothing.
Elliot's in the house. Elliot, what's going on? Who's facing the lefty today? Who are the lefty bashers? What is the lefty bashing lineup today? Royals under, Nick. Yes, we talked about that earlier. We had the Royal under yesterday as well. Although I do kind of like the Ace today, like a sicko. Mariners money line time. I could listen. Logan Gilbert, you want to grab a plus 120 with it? I'll agree. I mean, I got the under 8, but you want to grab a doggy? I could go dog with you there. Fonzie. Hey, that's my Fonzie. All right, Yankees over team total. What's that at? Probably a 4.5, I'm guessing, against Javier. Mets team total over versus Rogers. Sure, yes. And a Rays team total against the Brubaker. Again, that's probably what, a 4, 3.5, 4.5. What is that total? I could say yes to all these. I mean, the Mets for sure. The Yankees and the Rays worry me because the Rays offense is the Rays offense. And the Yankees, again, you're just playing a good team. Not what I'm looking to jump on.
Keep in mind the Rays are going up against JT Brubaker.
Yeah, I know they are.
But still, I even mentioned on ESPN today, I'm like, I'm kind of looking towards the Pirates. But I did not bet.
Brubaker has a 3.18 ERA his last 7 starts. Respectable. Not running to bet that one. Elliot says, under Seattle, yes. Cards, run line, Miklo, sure. Yankee money line. Yeah, lay on 180. Easy. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Lay on 180. Taking a big fade like that. Mets over. Already betted. Hey, next parlay. Excellent hitting the parlay. Gunska. Who's in it? Instead of next, I thought, what is that supposed to be? Instead of hit next parlay. It should be something else. White Sox, the worst versus right-handed pitching. Fade them versus righty every time. Side note on the White Sox. Yeah, side note on White Sox. Lance Lynn on the hill. Bet the over. Over White Sox. I like pitching. Brubaker, I mentioned. He's got a nice solid 3-something ERA. Low 3 ERA. 3.18 last 7 starts. And on the Tampa side, again, it's not an offense that crushes. Even when they're winning 100 games, it's not an offense that crushes. And I'm not a big Kluber guy, so 160 is a nice. Again, I'll repeat myself. Sort of like the O's a little bit today. There, I mentioned the A's as well, and even Pittsburgh here. I can make an argument for. Astros money line. Hugo, I understand. Listen, it's a good team. You're getting a nice number. Orioles over, absolutely. Padres run line. I don't love Snell for sure by any stretch, but Eflin's been really bad. So if you want to go run line, I get it. Give me the over Padres instead. Baltimore gets a sweep. We kind of like Baltimore. Yes, we do. Devers a hit plus. Naylor 1+ hits also. Jose Ramirez, sure. Quantrell 3+ Ks. I hit a nice parlay. Okay, I was trying to figure out what next was. I'm like, what is that one? I was like, next, what should that be? I should have figured out that was nice. All right, so Devers, 1.5 hits. So Devers goes for 2 hits today against Bieber. That's asking a lot. I mean, 2 hits versus Bieber. Has he got good numbers career-wise versus Bieber? You know? Or was that yesterday's parlay? Because Quantrell pitched yesterday. That had to be yesterday. Okay, good job then. All right, I was going to say today, I'm like, ooh. I don't want to go 2 hits versus Biebs today. So for me, O's over, Braves under, Padres over for the chat today. But again, I'm thinking about the Pirates. I'm thinking about the O's. I'm thinking about the A's as dogs. We'll see what happens. Might take the Dodgers reverse run line plus $2. Every one of their wins, yeah. Dodger run line, they win, they cover the run line. And again, if you're taking the Dodgers, why aren't you just taking the run line? Because I'm going to say 80% of the time they are favored by probably 160 or more. So, I mean, I would be taking a run line anyway. John, Sandy, what is this? SGP. Is it supposed to be?
Same game parlay.
All right. I thought it was like San Diego. At first I thought it was San Diego Padres. He put a G instead of D. I'm like, what the heck? Yanks money line over 3.5. Hey, listen, it's plus 150. If you think the Yanks are winning, they're going to put up at least a 5 spot, right, to win against Javi here. So I agree with that. Plus 150, why not get it? Normally, I'm not a big 180 layer, but I'm taking 150. And again, nice correlated. Do you think the Yanks win? I don't think it's going to be a 1-0 game. So I agree with you. Let's go. Take 150 and you get the Yanks plus 150 at home. Why not? Not under today in Tigers. They are due. Oh, here we go. They are due. Yesterday I had under was lucky after Grand Slam. They didn't score. Here we go with the they are due. I don't know. We talk about being due, baby. We're due and hope. Doo-doo in one hand, hoping in the other. What fills up first? The doo-doo. Twins under. I don't like this. Santazella's got a 6.75 road ERA. He's got an ERA just about 5 his last 7 starts. Archer's and a guy I love. He's again the mushy ball. You see a lot of pitchers with nice kind of numbers. I'm not buying it. Give me the over here in Minnesota 9.5. It's big. I get it. Gun skill coming in. Hicks 1+ hits. Everybody for 1+ hits versus Cole today. So you're thinking all these guys are going to get hits off Cole because he's going to be out of the game by the 4th inning, I guess. Are these all plus money? They got to be plus monies, I'm assuming. Is this a parlay or straight betting this, Gun skill? And you can't, again, if you just put out a +1 hit, like is Hicks plus, for 2 hits, what is he, plus 245? Like, what are the numbers on these things? Jack, for me, if you're taking the Yanks, it's got to be a run line. I'm not telling you, never tell you to bet 180. I'll change the Yanks for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays are going to come in here and smack around Burns. Take the here you go. If you're looking for an over, take the Baltimore team total over. I would take the Phillies team total over, the Padres team total over, the Twins team total over. I mean, I'm not looking to go on the Yankees versus a team that's gone under 44 of 60 games. They've gone under whatever they've gone under as a whole team. The Astros, starting pitchers, bullpen, they don't give up runs. And then you had the Blue Jays in there facing a guy who's like a Cy Young Award winner. Like, what are you doing here? I mean, take the Blue Jays money line if you think they're going over their team total. It's probably a better bet for you. I mean, if they're going to score 4 runs, take the 160. College baseball, Ole Miss. He loves his Ole Miss.
Yes, Ole Miss. Sorry, I was trying to click the button. Yes, I got him at plus 112 or something, 120. Yes, that works. They're going to win with their pitching.
Mets over. Yes, I got it myself at a 7.5 last night. Guardians under with Bieber. Yes. And the thing with that is I would lean that way back to this one real fast. I'm like the Sox pitcher. I'm just like, because Cleveland's hot. Like, who knows? Maybe they put up an 8 spot today. I mean, I had the under yesterday, and I get 2 runs in the 9th inning to kill me instead of going, instead of a 6-1 day, I get a 5-2 day on the bases. Just trying to juice the odds in my favor. 4.5 runs, take it up to $2. You know, you ain't gonna take 180. Yeah, you can't do the 180. Cole's been good, and I'm not a Cole guy. I said, who do the Yanks got after Cole? Under 91.5 wins. Book it. Yeah, they're on pace for 120 wins still. Unbelievable. Mets team total over. Yes. Dodgers sweep the Braves this series. Blase, will it shock me? No. Today's a tough one, though. You know, Fried is a good pitcher. I can't tell you not to take the Dodgers, though. I mean, you want to take the Dodgers, say, plus 130, 140. I think, will they be in it? Possibly. I mean, I like the under more than anything because I'm a big Fried guy. I like Maxey. Astros, Pirates, O's, 3-teamer. I like it. I mean, even if you don't want the Stros, if you want to throw the A's in there, go a real crazy one. These. Yeah, Jack, you can't. And listen, I know guys who just not just, but put out more faves than dogs. And all right, it's 140, it's 160, it's 180, 190. I'm just going to bet it, whatever. And I understand they're favorites for a reason. They win most of the time. I think faves on the year, hitting 60%? You're probably doing good betting all faves this year. You're probably up a little bit of money if you played your cards right and not just laying $3 with the Dodgers and Yankees and the Mets and the like who are huge faves. You might be up a little bit, but I can't do it. 5-pick parlay at plus 625 on all those plus hits. I don't know, good skill. I don't know. I mean, I like 625 is nice, but you're asking. I mean, Hicks, Judge, Altuve, Yordi, Gurriel, all for 2 hits. I mean, that's 12 hits, right? 10 hits from 5 guys. This game, I mean, why didn't you just put a dime on the over? If these guys are getting 10 hits between them, this is going to be an 88 game in the 6th inning. Put your life on the over if you think that's going to happen. All these guys get 10 hits. You should be unloading on that over. The over should be the only bet you're making today. Bet of your life. Someone's going to come in here and be like, you said bet your life on the over. I'm saying here. I'm saying if you like all these things, you're guessing it's going to be an absolute slugfest in the Bronx. You already over 1.5 bases. The guy could just hit a home run his first at bat, so I'm going to say okay to that. Houston money line, Mets money line, and over. Oh, so Houston money line and the over, Mets money line over, O's money line and over, Padres over. So Houston money line over. This is everyone wants to talk about. It's a marquee game. I get it. Would I take Houston plus money? Sure. Would I take Yankees on the run line? Yes. Over. This is why I didn't bet this game, because Cole's been dealing. Can I see him come out and the Yanks win this game 3-1? Absolutely. Can I see Yanks come out and this game be like the other night, a 7-6 game? Absolutely. So for me, it's a no play. Mets money line and over. I get it. It's Trevor Rogers been terrible, and I already bet the over myself. O's money line over. Yep, I like the over. We got it here in the chat. So yes to that, and I do like Baltimore. I'm going to come in and take Baltimore, Pitt, and the Ace as dogs today. Padres over, absolutely. Already bet at 7.5. Why is it 7.5? I think that game should be like 8.5. Yeah, Bieber's definitely bet on the road. I want to take the Sox. Do you really? I can't tell you not to take the Red Sox. They're pretty hot. They're playing well. Cleveland's playing well themselves. It's Bieber. I have Cleveland. I got a run line last night plus 150 with the Indians. So I'm hoping for a Sox win there. Cole last game at 12 Ks against Tampa. I think he's due to get hit. See, I don't think anybody's due for anything. Let's pull up the Cole numbers. So he's off 12 strikeout game. Before that, 6 innings, 7 Ks, no runs. He got shelled before that. Minnesota got him for that crazy 7 runs. 7 innings, no runs, 6 innings, 1 run, 10 Ks, 8 innings, 11 Ks. I mean, the last time he had a game like this, striking out double digits, 8 innings, 11 Ks versus Baltimore, and he lost. He lost that game. Came back after that game, 8 innings, 11 Ks, to 6 innings, 10 Ks, 1 run. He followed that up another 10K performance with 9 Ks in 7 innings. I mean, if he's going to get hit, he's going to give up a couple runs. Cole chokes, he says. Not much Cole love here today. I understand. Like, Houston's a good team. I'm not going to say. I didn't bet this game, folks. I mean, I'm not. This is the reason why. I mean, can Cole come in? We saw him lay an egg in Minnesota. We saw that he came in against Detroit and walked with like 5 guys. He couldn't pitch and get out of the second inning. I get it. But on the other side of it, you see him striking out 10 guys in whatever it is, 5 of his last 7 games or whatever the heck he's done. And then you have a Houston team who's just chugging along winning because they're pitching because they can't hit a lick. And they're 45-23 to the under because their pitching is solid and their offense is just okay. I mean, come on. Why are you running? I get it. I know you want to bet. It's the first game. It's the Yankees. And we got the Yankees are playing today against the Astros. You got to bet them. You don't have to. Rays Pirates under. I got it 7. I got a 7.5 last night here, Rizzo. I do kind of lean to the Pirates as well. Mini versus the Rockies. Give me the over here, Minnesota. Give me the over, Sean. I don't like Archer. Senzel's got a 6.75 road ERA. It's a 5 ERA in basically his last 7 starts overall. Minnesota, 1-0 game yesterday? Breakout today. Breakout, just like this Swing Out Sisters from the 80s. Breakout. Where are the 80s people at? Anywhere? Tim's shaking his head. He's like, bro, I was born in 2006. What are you doing?
99. Nice try.
The Swing Out Sisters. Don't start to ask. Couldn't you find a way to make it last? No? All right. Anyway. Maybe we should just end the show on me singing that song. All right. We're getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Tim's getting out of here. You guys get out of here. We got a game coming up in, what's that, 16 minutes? Your Yankees and the Astros. Everybody's running to the window to bet something. Listen, we'll see everybody tomorrow, Sunday. Another day, another dollar of MLB betting. Have a good one, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.